Now, an emergency weather alert from Andy's Randomness.
Alright, good afternoon. It is Saturday, August 28th, 2021. I am Andy Pollock, the executive producer, director, creator of the Andy's Randomness YouTube channel. And we are giving you a latest update on Hurricane Ida, which currently right now we're just waiting to hear the official word that it's strengthened to a Cat 2. We're just going to check my radar right now, so we're just going to wait for this to load up. And currently right now it is still a Cat 1, but it is expected to strengthen throughout the remainder of the afternoon and is expected to strengthen to a Cat 3 before the end of the day today. So currently right now this is what my radar is saying regarding Cat 1 Ida. Currently it is at 86 miles per hour. Officially a Cat 1 hurricane with gusts up to 104 miles per hour. Within the last hour, we got the 11 a.m. advisory. We are now waiting for the 2 p.m. advisory to come out. So like I figured, I knew today would be the day the National Hurricane Center would move to every 3 hours for their updates. So the ground speed is moving at a northwest course at around 315 degrees, to be more specific, at a ground speed of 16 miles per hour. So this is an emergency weather alert. I have been warning people in Louisiana since, I believe, Thursday about the storm. We are now less than 48 hours away from direct impact to the New Orleans, Baton Rouge areas of Louisiana. So this is the time now to prepare. And I've been watching the Weather Channel this morning, and I'm seeing people evacuate the last minute. So my word of advice is, if you can get to Texas today, or you can get into maybe east of Mississippi, that would be your best bet today. Because this is something that you do not want to deal with. Especially if you've been through Katrina. Not the best idea to just stay put. Especially because this is going to be a major Cat 4 hurricane at landfall tomorrow night, which would be 7 p.m. local time in the central time zone. So now is the time to evacuate if you can. And I'll just mention, and I will in fact try to keep an eye on these updates from Governor Edwards as well. So I'll just keep this up in the meantime, so you can just take a look at the radar as it's going along. I am just making sure that Governor Edwards is going to be speaking today. So far, no word from Governor John Bel Edwards if he will be speaking today. So, best thing I would recommend to do is stay tuned to Agenda Free TV here on YouTube. Steve Lookner will hopefully be live later today with coverage, because I'll give him credit. I was watching him most of last night, and he was on for 9 hours from 4 p.m. yesterday till 1 o'clock in the morning. So Steve's going to need a lot of coffee tomorrow. Because I know how he loves his Agenda Free TV coffee mug. Just plugging the merch for him randomly. But yeah, as you can see on my radar, there's the eye right there. There's the eye. Because what happens is my radar will just circle in the latest radar images, as you can see right there. So what I want to do is I want to click on this. So by midnight tonight, it's expected to be a Cat 3. Now what I want to do is I want to go here. Yeah, okay. This time tomorrow, we are looking at a Cat 4 hurricane. Yes, Cat 4. Because my computer just randomly glitched right there. So let's go to the NOAA images and take a look at the storm, because I have a lot of radar images I want to show you today. So I'm going to click out of my radar, so that way my computer can have enough CPU to, I guess, get windy.com to load up at the end of the video. But there it is. There's Ida. It's right there. And as you can see, there's the eye. The eye is right there. The eye is just forming. And on this image, and I'm going to move this to the right so you can get an idea. And I'll zoom in so you can see for yourself. There we go. Now this is what I want to do. And I want to do is zoom in. So I'm going to zoom in, and you can get an idea of the eye. Move this a little bit to the left. There we go. The eye is right around there. Where my mouse cursor is, in just a second, you're going to see that's the eye. I have more radar images I need to show you, because this is just one very powerful storm. And give you one more idea. Here's where they're underground. The eye is trying to form somewhere around here. Now we take a look at the weather nerds. And what I want to show you is where the eye could be forming. So here on Weather Nerds, you can see here that the eye is right there. It's right over there. Then you got this image. So all the radar images are in consistent pace. They know that this is spiraling around the Atlantic, a few miles west of Florida. Then you got Ida right around here. There's the eye. Now, so I'm just taking a look at all my images here, and you can see the eye is right there. The eye is just right there. Then you got Tidbits, and on Tidbits you can see here that the eye is there. I mean, the eye is just right there. Then you got more of a... Well, not on this image, no. It doesn't look as clear on this view from Tropical Tidbits. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to show you when the storm made impact in Cuba yesterday. So this is when it made impact in Cuba. Very interesting, right? So now let's get to some storm summaries. And what I want to do is I want to move this over here. That way I'm more organized. So let's start with I'm trying to find that tweet. Yeah, this is the tweet I was trying to look up. Okay, here we go. This is what I want to show you. There is a potential tornado threat in Louisiana tomorrow. This is from the NWS office in New Orleans. So what I want to do is put a big red. Yellow's not going to do it here. We need a big red. Okay, here we go. Watch what I am about to do. Watch this. Watch what I am about to do. See this red I'm drawing around here? That's the cause of concern for tornadoes tomorrow. So, anywhere in this red area, I would say take this seriously for a lot of potential tornado risk. So now what I'm going to do is go to the program that I got from the NWS office in New Orleans. So 10 to 15 storm surge expected from Morgan City to the mouth of the Mississippi River. So New Orleans could see a 10 to 15 foot. And we all know how the levees didn't do well during Katrina. 7 to 11 mount foot of Mississippi River to Ocean Springs. 4 to 7 feet Lake Pontchartrain. 3 to 5 feet Lake Mauropas. 4 to 7 feet Ocean Spring, Mississippi to Mississippi-Alabama border. Yes, so we know the devastating effects of what this could do. Then we move up to here. So I want to take a look at these last other images, and then I'll just get you what the NHC is saying. So here you go. There's a lot of flash flooding expected, and it goes all the way into Mississippi, as you can see here. Then you got the flood overview and the extreme rain risk. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually draw this in dark purple, so you get an idea of what I'm trying to say here. This is dark purple color. Okay, here's a dark purple I'm going to draw right now. Oops. Okay, I don't want to put Covington. Oops. You know what? Yeah, let's erase that part. That way you get an idea. So anywhere from, I would say here. See this purple? If you're in this purple, this is where the real extreme rain is going to be. This is where the real point of no returning. We all talk about the pink band of rain that we see on the radar. We never want to see that. But that's the way we're looking at it right now. So now we're going to move on to this. And right here, this is the rainfall expected. So highest could be by the bayou. And then you're looking at a small area right there where the heaviest rain could be. New Orleans, the city, is expected to get at least 8 to 10 inches of rain. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the official warnings and watches right now. And as you can see, you got a hurricane warning. Big area of Louisiana, right from here to around there. So, very big area we're looking at here. Very big. You got your tropical storm warnings into Mississippi. Thankfully, none into Texas. But then you got Mobile that could get some effect from the storm. So now we move on to here. So this is what we got from the 11 a.m. advisory. So we're going to read it right here. There is a danger of life-threatening storm surge in the ocean Sunday along the coast of Louisiana and Mississippi within the storm surge warning area. Extremely life-threatening inundation of 9 feet or greater above ground level is possible somewhere within the area from Morgan City, Louisiana to the coast of Mississippi. Overtopping of local levees outside of the hurricane and storm damage risk reduction system is possible where local inundation values may be higher. Interest in these areas should be followed by any given advice by local elected officials. Says here, Ida is expected to be extremely dangerous major hurricane when it reaches the coast of Louisiana. Hurricane force winds are expected Sunday in portions of the hurricane warning area along the Louisiana coastline, including metropolitan New Orleans, with potential catastrophic wind damage possible where the core of Ida moves onshore. Actions to protect life and property should be rushed to completion today in the warning area. Ida is likely to produce heavy rainfall Sunday and Monday across the central Gulf from southeast Louisiana to coastal Mississippi, resulting in life-threatening flash and urban flooding and significant river flooding impacts. Significant flooding impacts are across portions of the lower Mississippi and Tennessee valleys Monday going into Tuesday. So, there you go. So let's see the public advisory. So I want to see something here. Yes, okay, here we go. So where's the wind? I want to see where I can find the wind. Yes, okay. Right, so rainfall is expected on Sunday. Right. Okay, so let's go back to what I want to look at. I want to look at the storm surge. Right, 10 to 15 feet along the small area here. As you can see. Flash flooding. So like I figured, I knew the 50% would go today. I said yesterday it would be that. Here we are on Saturday, and I correctly predicted this. And I will mention, because of the storm, the New Orleans Saints-Arizona Cardinals preseason game at the Superdome was canceled because of this. So there you go. Let's go to arrival time of wind. So that would be tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. So the wind's coming tomorrow morning. Looks like it. Then you got wind speed probability. Right here. 90%. Then rainfall. That's what I want to look at. There you go. Close to the bayou. Don't want to see any purple, but there is a possibility of it. Okay, so let's take a look at our spaghetti models. I want to go to the spaghetti. Actually, no. Tidbits had it. Right. Okay, so Tidbits had it. Yeah, see, this is it. Right around here. Right on the parishes. But remember, this is such a big storm that, again, you're looking at portions of New Orleans that are going to get a major catastrophic impact here. That's the situation we're looking at. Then you got your spaghettis. Let me take a look at them. All in agreement. Now let's take a look at our intensity. So everybody thinks it's going to be a Cat 3. Well, a lot of meteorologists are eyeing a Cat 4, which is possible. So, last thing I want to take a look at is this. So there you go. So now let's take a look at tropical tidbits. And we're getting our images loaded right here, as you can see. So this is what I want to look at. 966 at landfall. So that would be a, and I'll zoom in so you can get an idea. 966 would be weakened to a Cat 2. Okay. So let's see. There you go. I don't want to look at the NAM. What I want to do is I want to look at the European. Yeah, see, 952 at direct landfall. That would be a... Yes, that would be a Cat 3. Okay. Okay, there we go. Take a look at the Canadian? Yeah, we'll take a look at the Canadian. What's the Canadian recommending? Okay, so it weakens towards a Cat 1 at landfall. So you don't really know what models to believe. It could go either way. So, one last look at windy.com, and we're going to go to our GFS model on Windy. And what we want to do is go to this time tomorrow. What is the situation by then? Yep, the wind is already being noticed in New Orleans, probably around, let's give a safe bet around any noticeable wind in New Orleans. Let's just go to New Orleans. be around 6 a.m. So I'll zoom in. Yeah, okay. Somewhere between, I would say, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. The city would notice something. Yeah, 10 a.m. There's 11 a.m. So anywhere from 10 to 11 a.m., you're noticing the wind is just going. Now, here's the eye. And there's where it's supposed to make landfall, according to windy.com. So there you go. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up. Just please stay safe, and I'll try to have more updates as we go along here. Now, again, we are expecting every 3 hours an update from the NHC, because that's getting closer to landfall. We do expect every 3 hours, just like how when we thought here in New York last week Henri was going to hit Long Island, we got every 3 hours. So there it is again. Very scary looking storm right there. So stay safe. Plan now, because this is the last day to make any preparations to get ready for the storm in Louisiana. So thank you all for watching. Try to have an update for you again tomorrow. So until the next one, stay safe and please take care.